Our Coach Winter's opening statement.
Well, we made a lot of mistakes, especially in the fourth quarter. Lack of discipline on the penalties. Official calls holding is holding. You don't tell him that he's a terrible official and give a 15-yard penalty. You also, when we're running our 2-minute offense, the snap is on quick. You don't not snap the ball. And those are just little things that add to the loss, as opposed to just some of the defensive lapses that we had. Guys in the flat and there's nobody out there. That's ridiculous. Stuff we got to get corrected.
Very physical game, almost to the point of chippiness and out of control at times. How do you think your team responded? They were playing to the whistle, if not a little bit after at times. So talk about the physicality of the game.
Well, it was very physical, and I thought our guys came out and hit and played the way we want them to play physically. But we gotta. The plays that stand out to me. There are two plays that stand out to me. We give up a 70-yard or plus run where nobody touches the guy. That I can't comprehend that. And then we give up a little swing pass where nobody touches the guy. That's got to get corrected.
Coach, one of the things I noticed today was you sort of had a committee backfield. I know that you had Williams, Harris, Warren, and Mackey all going. What can you say about what went into that, and if that's what we're going to see going forward?
Well, it's tough because I like to get somebody heated up. Kendall was doing a great job, and he's always going to play. But he got poked in the eye, and his eye was bleeding, and we couldn't do anything with him. And Myron was running okay, but he fumbles on the goal line. So it's kind of like nobody's really playing the way I need him to play. Well, Kendall is, but the other guys, they're doing a good job. I think Tavion stepped up and did a nice job today, and I thought both Carmi and Myron did some good things, but it wasn't enough to say you're going to get all the reps, because I've got other good football players that need to play.
Offensively, there was some bright spots, over 400 yards, and put some points on the board. Talk about the offensive line and how they were working, and then Kolka and A.J. Nichols had some good moments too.
Yeah, the offensive line, I think, probably played their best game.
Yeah.
I know that Northern Michigan was only giving up 3 yards per carry coming into this game, and I don't know what our yards per carry were, but I thought we were getting 5, 6 a crack and doing a good thing. So I was really happy that the offensive line's starting to gel a little bit. They're so young, and there's some positives that we'll pull out of this. We lost our center. That didn't help us. Another guy who did a nice job at the end was our tight end, Nate Everly Rodriguez. He made, he just continues to make plays, and is giving us a weapon. I think that's a positive thing. And AJ and Dion both they're good freshman receivers, and they're only going to get better. And obviously we're very pleased with that. But we probably had a couple drops that hurt us. We had a misalignment that hurt us. We had a great play, and Nick moved, and he didn't have to move, and we had 2 guys in motion.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just you gotta have discipline. You must be disciplined.
Coach, we saw Kolka go down there towards the end of the game, and Elijah Taylor come in and replace him. Could you kind of talk about, if possible, the severity of Kolka's injury, and then what you saw from Taylor?
I don't think it's too severe. They didn't call a targeting, which I thought they missed. you know, I think the officials as a whole, not ours, but all of them, don't want to call targeting because it's such a, you know, you throw a guy out of the game. But it's kind of like, why do we have targeting if we're not going to call it? You know, I thought that Josh would be okay, and Elijah had some missed throws, you know, and he did one of the, you know, it's me. It's like, well, don't do that, you know, make the throw. You're better than that. He's a good player, and it's hard to evaluate guys if you haven't seen the tape. But I think he could have made some throws that he missed.
I'll finish with, this was the end of a long homestand. Is there any advantage to getting the team kind of on the bus together? There's not a lot of other stuff going on. Talk about going on the road for the next
Well,
few weeks.
You know, here's the thing. When you're struggling like we are right now, everybody has an answer as to why you're struggling.
Right.
Everybody's telling you that this is wrong, or you should be doing this, or you should be doing that. And really getting on the road and taking a long road trip, you really kind of just, it's us. It's just us.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be a big positive for our kids. I think, you know, it helped us in 2019 going to Quincy, just kind of finding ourselves. And this is an opportunity for us to find ourselves. Obviously, we needed to win this game to have a 1-0 record in the league. But, you know, we're still a team that's getting better. We just have to find an answer to the late third, early fourth quarter. You know, we kind of melted down again, and that doesn't make sense. One of the things, and I keep talking here, sorry, but one of the things that if you look back to last year, it was conditioning. You know, we couldn't survive. It's not conditioning. You know, we're fine. We can play all night. We just got to be smarter and mentally conditioned.